But continuing to apply this, God wants me to be wise. There are 6 areas God wants me to work on. He wants me to fear him. By the way, I used to fear my dad. My father, remember, met my mother in the bar. My father, do you know what my father was? He was a Golden Gloves boxer. He wore those big mitts, and he went in the ring, and he knocked people out. When I was little, I was really bad. Do you know how my dad would correct me? My dad was huge. His hands were so big, they looked like they just were huge. He was very big and strong. My dad would grab me. When I was bad, he would grab me by the neck. He would push me against the wall. He would lift me up off the floor till my little feet were going like this. And my face would turn this color. And he would look me right in the eye. And he'd say, if you do that one more time, I will break your neck. And he'd drop me to the floor. Do you know what they call that? Physical abuse. That's how I was raised. Did you know when my father and mother had fights, my mother would throw a plate at my dad? Do you know what my dad would do to my mother? He would look at us kids, and my mother would be right there, and he'd go. He knocked my mother out. She would go unconscious. She'd crumble to the floor. You know, I feared my dad. That's not the kind of fear God wants. I feared my dad was going to hurt me. God says, when you fear me, it's not that I'm going to hurt you. It's you reverentially acknowledge, I know more than you do, so if I bring something into your life, I know about it. I'm with you. I'm omnipresent. I could have stopped it. I'm omnipotent. I love you so much, you'll look back and realize you needed that problem. Did you know that's what Paul said at the end of his life? Paul, who was in jail all the time. Paul, who they stoned to death. Remember when Paul was on his missionary journey and they killed him, they stoned him, and the people dragged him out and threw him on the trash pile because the people of Derbe and Lystra and Iconium, because they thought he was dead, and the disciples came, sadly, and all of a sudden Paul sat up. Did you know for the rest of his life he had all the pains of being stoned and beaten? Was God being mean to him? God is omnipotent. He could have stopped the mob from stoning him. He could have stopped him from being shipwrecked or put into stocks. Fearing God is not thinking he's like my dad. It's saying, you are all powerful. You love me. You know everything. I'm going to trust you. See? To fear him is to trust him. What is Proverbs 3:5? You got to memorize it. Have you guys memorized this yet? Trust in the Lord, your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him. Oh, you guys already have that one. That's 10 points right there. He wants us to trust him. What does that mean? When Bonnie and I travel, look at this. I have in my pocket the keys. I love to drive. Bonnie will say, do you want me to drive? You know what I say? But I never stop the car. I go, but I drive. Do you know how she knows that I'm serious when I say I want her to drive? I take the car, I pull off to the side, I put it into park, I turn it off, I pull out the keys, I get out, I walk all the way around the door, I open her door, and I say, here, you can drive. Did you know that's what trusting God is? We still are driving and saying, yeah, I trust you, but I'm driving. God wants us to pull over and to say, Lord, I'm surrendering to you. You can drive my life. That's something we have to do every day because we like to run our own lives. So God wants us to trust him.